Hey guys, welcome back to the farm. We have been busy, but also taking some downtime, so that's been awesome. But I figured I'd just give you a few updates, what we got going on here, make it a quick video, and we will be back to our regular schedule this week, so we'll be live on Friday night. So come on along. It's a beautiful 50 degrees here today, so we're throwing the water heaters in storage. We got them all rinsed off. And we let the chickens out. They're enjoying it. Because we've been out all day. And if you notice here, we're doing a little intensive grazing with the girls and also rotational grazing. So we're going to let them graze here until they've got it grazed down. We've got an electric fence up. And we will continue to move that. And the good thing about it is we have 2 or 3 more lengths of net fencing, so we can move them up here as time goes on. But they'll have their little runway there, I like to call it, which goes to their pen. And we can also swap out for Sherman and Grant. So let me go show you that. The turkeys got their pen raked out and some DE thrown down. And I gave them a new spindle to perch on. I put it that way, not the other way, because there was some sharp stuff and I didn't want them to cut a foot. So I figured they'd like being able to perch on the middle. Hi, Lucy. Don't get close to the fence, you're going to get zapped. That fence is live. So you can see here the girls have a nice little runway to get in and out. They can get to their water, their house if they decided to nap, but they've decided not to. But let's talk about Grant, because Grant has been naughty. So we had the electric on for a long time. We've not had any luck with the solar boxes. We had one die completely. The other one that we have is over there, and it's hard to get sun in the wintertime. So quite honestly, the 3 bigger pigs never have an issue. They don't try to get anywhere. So instead of spending the money on a solar box, we got a much cheaper one that we plugged in, and we've got a breaker on it in the chicken coop, and that way it's grounded and they'll always have this runway, for lack of a better word, here, and then we'll connect the other fences to give them bigger areas. So we'll see how that goes. But let me tell you about Mr. Grant over there. So now I'm on the opposite side of the boys' pasture. That's where I was standing before, and I'm down here to give you an idea. And if you look, up there is my picture window. Well, last week I'm having my coffee, watching Alicia over at Country Mama Musings, her live coffee chat, and I look out my window, and beyond the fence, Grant's over there. So I come down and I get him, and I was able to get him into this pasture. Well, I get him in there. I get him set up. I get him set up with housing. I get him set up with water and his food, all that stuff, and he's got grass. Well, he stayed there from Wednesday morning when I got him all the way until yesterday. So yesterday we drove 2 hours round trip to the big city so we could get supplies to fix the electrical fencing. And I'll show you, we fixed it. We've put these poles in so that way he gets shocked before he hits the fence, even though there's the old wire right there. We moved it out more and supported it more, and it's worked. It's kept him in. But let me show you what he did. So we're gone for several hours. We get all the stuff that we need. We come back to fix the fence. And as we pull in the driveway, up comes Grant running here from the pasture. And he runs all the way up to the house. And I'll insert a few clips here, but no telling how long he was out. Thank God he was okay. And thank God there was a lot of grass, because if there wasn't, he would have took off. But he was clearly running around the property, having a grand old time, as evidenced by the waste he left behind. He went over by the other pigs and was on the wrong side of the fence going, na, 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 na. So it's after dinner, and we put the girls back in, and we let them out to graze for a bit. And tomorrow we'll split the day so they both get time out on it. But he now respects the electric fence, that's for sure. But it just didn't dawn on us. But one thing I will say is, when he's by himself, like the other pigs, when they get into a herd, they don't listen. But when he's by himself, he ran right up to us. When he came up to the truck, he was just like, "I'm so happy you're home." Funny guy. Before I forget, I also wanted to show you guys that we got another step done on the pheasant pen. We got all the posts up that we needed. We used trees like we did the last time. Again, not going to bore you. You saw that process. But just wanted to show you the progress we're making. So next we'll put the wire and then build the door here. And the meat birds are doing good. Wasting a ton of feed. So we're realizing that the PVC feeder needs to have a narrower slot in it so they don't waste so much. But they eat it off the ground too. So the main thing is the feeder is accomplishing what we set out, which is they're all getting access equally to feed, because they're all looking equally the same size, with the exception of the Cornish cross, because they're hogs, and the two little ones that we had of the Road Rangers that were behind all the other ones, because one had splayed leg, we had a bander legs, and the other one was also very tiny. But now they're really finally starting to grow, which is good because they'll all be processed at different times. So that's the craziness going on here. But we've got them all reeled in, and we should not have that problem anymore. You know how that goes with animals. But just busy doing spring cleaning stuff, getting projects done, and mainly the spring cleaning stuff, you know, getting coops cleaned, barns cleaned, all that kind of stuff that needs to be done. And so we've been really busy, but you guys know that it's a busy time of year. All right, guys. Well, thanks for watching. That's what's going on here. Have a great day. Take care.